One of the key struggles that government institutions face in using public-private partnerships, or PPPs, is determining how to contractually structure a project in a way that will give them the best result. Value for money, or VFM analysis, seeks to identify the project design method that has the lowest overall cost or maximum benefits, after considering the entire lifecycle cost, performance outcomes, risks, organization, and staffing. A VFM analysis attempts to perform an apples-to-apples comparison of the alternatives to make an informed decision. This analysis can be done during the feasibility stage or any time before or after the procurement. Let's assume the public agency wants to make a comparison of traditional procurement with a PPP. Here's how it works. First, the public sector would develop something called the Public Sector Comparator. The Public Sector Comparator is an estimate of the net present cost to the government if the project was delivered under a traditional procurement method. The Public Sector Comparator takes into account the inherent risks that the government would take on as owner of the project through the full life cycle of the project, and provides a benchmark for estimating value for money from alternative bids. Next, a model for the PPP approach must be developed for comparison, often called a shadow bid model. A shadow bid model is the estimated cost to the public sector, considering all the same items as the public sector comparator, if the same project were to be delivered as a PPP. In the cost estimates, the shadow bid model must also include items such as the additional transaction costs needed for public sector financial, legal, and technical advisors. VFM typically involves both qualitative and quantitative approaches. Qualitative VFM analysis consists of a series of questions designed to check the rationale for using a PPP. Quantitative VFM analysis often uses financial and statistical modeling techniques to assess a range of potential outcomes in terms of cost, risks, and schedule variations. This quantitative assessment helps make that necessary apples-to-apples comparison between the options that is so critical to making a good decision. Once all these risks, costs, and life cycle assessments are done, the VFM approach can help show the public sector the best possible value for its investment.